Hi students, Santosh here, and today I am going to deliver the lecture on concrete technology and which deals with most important multiple choice questions for all type of civil engineering competitive type of examinations as well as curriculum examinations. So let us start the lecture, and this is the part 3 and the last part of MCQs on concrete technology. First, concrete grows with the age. This statement is true, false, debatable, or given by diaphragm. It is true. One must know that it is the true statement. Concrete in the structural member has to pass through plastic stage, hardened stage, both A and B, or neither A and B. Concrete, it may goes to the plastic. After plastic, it may goes to the hardened state. So both A and B are above are the correct answer. Option C. Separation of the coarse aggregate from the mortar is called as a bleeding, segregation, compaction, none of above. Segregation is the separation of coarse aggregate. What is compaction? Compaction is reducing the voids and obtaining the maximum density. And what is bleeding? You must know that. Then segregation can be prevented by properly grading of aggregate, controlling water content in the mix, using correct handling procedure, all of the above. All of the above is the correct. Then concrete is strong in tension or compression or both A and B or none of above. Concrete is strong in compression. This is the wrong. Concrete is strong in compression and it is weak in tension. Consider the following statement. Sand in mortar is needed for decreasing the quality of cement, for reducing the shrinkage, for decreasing the surface area of binding material and increasing the strength. First, decreasing the quantity of cement is the correct. Second, reducing the shrinkage is the correct. Third, decreasing the surface area of binding material is correct. But fourth, increasing the strength is not correct. So 1, 2, 3 are the correct. So this B, option B is the correct answer. Bleeding can be prevented by controlling water content, using fine ground cement and controlling compaction. So A, B, C, all of the above is the correct answer. Bleeding of concrete may be due to excess of water, too much finishing or the coarse aggregate. It is due to excess of water and too much finishing. So bleeding is combination of 1 and 2. The approximate value of the ratio between direct tensile strength and flexural strength. Direct tensile strength and flexural strength means bending strength is 0.33, 0.5, 0.75 or 1. It is 0.5. Then strength of the concrete increases with the increase in water cement ratio or increase in the fineness of cement or decrease in the curing time or decrease in the size of aggregate. The most appropriate answer is increase in the fineness of cement. सिमेंट जेवढं मऊ असतं तेवढी स्ट्रेंथ जास्त असते. द कॉम्प्रेसिव्ह स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ 100 mm क्यूब ॲज कम्पेअर टू 150 mm क्यूब इज ऑलवेज लेस और मोर, ऑलवेज मोर. क्यूब इज लेस, स्ट्रेंथ इज मोर. According to IS 456 1978, the modulus of elasticity of concrete, that is EC in Newton per mm square or MPa, can be taken as 5700, 507, 5700 FCK, or where FCK is Newton. The option A is correct, 5700 Newton per mm square. Then admixtures which cause early setting and hardening of concrete is called as a accelerator. Early means acceleration. Then Poisson's ratio for the concrete remains constant or it decreases with the richer mixes or increases with the Poisson's ratio always increases with the richer mixes. Poisson's ratio is indicated by mu, or sometimes it is written 1 by m also. Then minimum grade of concrete to be used in reinforced concrete as per IS 456 is M15. So M15, what is the M15? 1:2:4. Okay. In case of hand mixing of concrete, the extra cement to be added is 10%. Finer grinding of cement affects only the early development of strength, affects only ultimate strength, both A and B does not affect the strength. It affects the strength, but it affects the early development of strength. Steel is strong in tension. It is very correct. Steel is not strong enough in compression as compared to concrete. Vickett's apparatus is used to perform the fineness test or soundness test or consistency test or compressive strength test. The Vickett's apparatus is used to perform the consistency test, or it is used for determine the initial and final setting time of cement. Then the ratio of volume of moist sand to the volume of dry sand is known as a bulking factor, or the phenomenon is called as a bulking of sand. Then fine sand bulks more than that of coarse sand. That is true. If seawater is used for preparing concrete mix, it reduces the strength, it corrodes the steel reinforcement or causes efflorescence. Efflorescence due to salt only. Corrodes the reinforcement, it reduces the strength. So all of above A, B, C are correct, or all of the above is the correct. That option D is the correct option. Insufficient quantity of water makes the concrete mix harsh, correct. Makes the concrete mix unworkable, that is also correct, and causes segregation in concrete. The more quantity causes the segregation, but the insufficient quantity does not causes the segregation. So A and B means option D is correct, both A and B. The percentage of water for making cement paste of normal consistency varies from 25 to 35%. That is percentage of water for standard consistency or normal consistency. Which of the following is the water reducing admixture? The super plasticizer means increase in water cement ratio but increase in strength. That is the super plasticizer, or it may be termed as a water reducing admixture. What is the primary purpose of retarder in the concrete? To slow down the setting time. That is correct. An accelerator is used to speed up the setting time and to reduce the amount of water reducing admixtures, and to increase the workability air entertaining admixtures. What is the primary function of an air entertaining admixture in the concrete? Introduce the small bubble into concrete. That is the true. The fineness modulus of fine aggregate is in the range of 2 to 3.5. Fine aggregate means sand. Modulus of rupture of concrete is the measure of flexural tensile strength. Modulus of rupture means flexural tensile strength. Bulking of sand is maximum if moisture content is about 4%. One must know all these terms and values for preparation of competitive type of examinations. So it is enough for this lecture, and we are going to deliver the next lecture on different subject very shortly. Thanking you.